has come down to this, a national championship matchup that almost no one expected. Two of the lower-seeded teams that had to overcome skeptics and doubters to get into the bracket, win a road game, then win 2 more rounds. And now, in this unlikely matchup, one team will emerge as a very surprising national champion here tonight. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's got the first down and still motoring. He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The shotgun running play call. Gets into space at the 50. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he can do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks right for a quick completion. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. here looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught near the goal line. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play looking to throw it. Catch made on the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The quarterback here works through progressions, Chris. Just nobody downfield, just checks it down to his back. But a great job by the defense rallying to the football.
Pass caught, second down now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the move now. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, and it's dropped way off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nice grab. It's Webb. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. With sure hands, it's Webb. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Sooners offense is on the move now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary here. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And now the handoff. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that.
Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And completion makes it second and short. Park behind the line. It's Washington. And it'll be Smoother right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pass run, can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, that is tight man-to-man coverage, but great timing on the out route to the receiver.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Tech offense is back out there. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On first down, it's play action. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch.
No, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The pass rush closing in. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. Everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. And they try to add the lead now with the PAT.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stop them after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the board. Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking right, this one caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is caught. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks to the left. Pass caught. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it deep to begin the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with the running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll feed it back again. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here with a 3rd down play? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And that will give them the lead now. Extra point try coming now.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The gain moves the ball to a 34. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. The Sooners churn out another 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense shoves it out of bounds, and not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. And they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision. A handoff from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? That's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now to the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll give it to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Running with purpose. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down for the 14.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. And the Sooners will crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
And wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Webb. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the holding call in the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The Sooners pick up enough for a first down here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Sooners looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Right, the defense, great job. They win this battle. Trying to contain the tight end in the passing game can be very difficult in today's game, but they did it in a big way there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. There's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's another touchdown, a dream performance of this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. And so far, they are struggling.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and short. They'll try to throw for it here. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
On the move now. Using his legs here. Inside the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield gives the quarterback only option really is to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.